Hey guys, what's going on? Sherman here. I'm really excited to bring you guys this overview slash first impressions video of this pack that I picked up last night. Posted some pictures on my Instagram and some of you wanted to know what I thought about it. So that's what I'm doing. Now it's not necessarily a first impressions video because I have had a little bit of time to play around with it, but that's basically what it is. And I just wanted to let you guys know what I think about this really cool new line of backpacks put out by the SOG knife company. Now these are Chinese-made backpacks, and I don't even think they're made by like a SOG overseas company. I think they're kind of outsourced by a Chinese company that just makes backpacks, and SOG puts their name on it. I think that seems to be the case anyway, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is the SOG Ninja Day Pack, and I picked this up at Walmart of all places. This seems to be a Walmart in-store exclusive pack. The SOG website has no mention of any backpacks whatsoever, or at least they didn't last night when I checked. And the Walmart website has a couple of these in stock, but not all of the ones that I saw in the store. Now, as I posted the pictures on Instagram last night, some people were saying they saw these same packs in black. My Walmart doesn't carry them in black. Some people were saying that they saw some kind of like Maxpedition Sitka clone backpacks that are sling packs. My Walmart didn't have those. So it just seems to vary depending on what Walmart you're at, what packs they have, and in what colors. But they had this, which is basically like a 511 Rush Moab clone. They had this one, and they had a bigger version of this design, which is like, this is like the Rush 6, and they have the Rush 12. They had a version called the Opscom, which is like a Maxpedition Falcon 2 clone that actually came with a water bladder, and it was only $5 more than this one. And what is the price, by the way? That is probably what I'm most excited about, is the price. 30 bucks. That is an incredible value for what you're getting, in my opinion. Now, some people were even saying on Instagram last night that their Walmart sold this same pack for $20. One person said they got theirs on sale for $10. That is an incredible deal. But here's the tag, and you can see it looks a little bit different than the picture because they're calling this Coyote. And the pack in this picture is a coyote brown pack, but this is not coyote brown color. You can see the color difference. This is like a khaki color. But it says coyote inside, you know, whatever. You can see, there's the volume, 1,475 cubic inches. And then there's the size, 17 by 11 by 6 inches. So that's pretty cool. It gives you guys some specs. There's a little bit more to read in there, but I'm not going to really get into that. But, alright, I'm going to just throw this out there, just right off the bat, first and foremost. This cannot hold a candle to some of the more expensive gear that I have experienced and I own, but that's rightfully so. This is a $30 backpack. So what I'm going to try to do in this overview is not so much compare it to other packs, because then it makes this one seem more insignificant. And that is not what I want to stress to you guys at all. This pack, I'm just going to say right off the bat, is an incredible pack for the money. So I just want to let you guys know. So if you're not that familiar with gear, or you don't even own a tactical style backpack like this, and you want this to be your first, it is a great backpack. But I just wanted to get out of the way for some of you guys like myself that have more expensive packs. It's not going to be what you can expect, and it's not going to meet your expectations. But if you go into it with the mindset of this is a budget backpack, you're going to fall in love with it like I did. Because I did test this out a little bit, or play with it around in the store, and like I said, for 30 bucks, this is incredible. Now, some of the bigger backpacks that were like $45, then you're getting into the Draco Red Rock brand gear, and their stuff is a lot better than this. So when you're getting into the $45-ish, $50 range, I would go with a Draco or Red Rock bag. But everybody pretty much here in the States has a Walmart, and just about anybody can afford the $30 price tag of this pack. So like I said, for $30 price range, this is incredible. Alright, so I'm just going to get, like I said, I just want to get that out of the way and get into the review, or overview basically. This is constructed of, I don't know what denier nylon. It feels like 500 denier, but like I said, it has no specs on the denier, and the SOG website has no mention of this whatsoever. So I can just guess it's 500 denier. It is pretty thick stuff and feels pretty high quality. So don't even worry about that. It is pretty thick stuff. It doesn't feel cheap. The nylon webbing is kind of a cheapish nylon webbing, but it will do. You can see the nylon webbing down here for like the strap. It is kind of cheap and does, you know, get kind of crinkled up and wrinkled. That's, like I said, not a huge issue. It'll probably hold up just fine for you. It does not have a Teflon fabric protector to make it water resistant. I tested that out. I put a little bit of water on my fingers and splashed it on it, kind of simulate raindrops, and it soaked right through. Now, the remedy you can get is it comes in a spray paint can, and it's actually Teflon fabric protector. Like I said, it comes in a spray can, and you can spray it on the backpack yourself to make it water resistant, and it works fantastic. My brother-in-law did that to a jacket of his. It worked perfect. So if you are going to get this for everyday carry, or you want to use it as a camping hunting bag, and you suspect you're going to probably get it dirty, and you might get caught in the rain, you're going to want to do that, because you're not going to want to get your contents wet. Here in Georgia, where it rains all the time, and you never know when it's going to rain, then you're going to want to do that with this pack, because you're not going to want, like I said, the contents to get wet. So just want to throw that out there. You do have MOLLE webbing all over the front of this pack, and you even have some loop Velcro down here, or loop material. I don't think it's Velcro brand. So you can put your patches on there, or short name tapes. You have a rubber SOG logo down here. Looks pretty cool. Another thing I wanted to mention is that some of the stitching on mine wasn't perfect, but like I said, 30 bucks. This was supposed to be 1-inch MOLLE sewn right there, but it's not. Now it's a 2-inch MOLLE strap, which is okay. You don't really notice it that much, but on the inside you can see where the needle had hit the fabric, but there was no threading. So the machine just apparently ran out of thread, which is okay. You have another loop field up here. Well, they're really cool. It's that SOG skull logo. You can see on the shadow when the light hits it just right. It looks really cool just by itself. I might not even put a patch on that, but that looks really cool. All the zipper tracks except the big ones up here are reversed, which is what you can expect from more expensive gear. So that's cool, meaning they're sewn backwards, which makes a much smaller gap. So that keeps water, dirt, and grime from getting caked up into the zipper tracks and gunking up your zipper, making it not work. So that's cool. And also the zipper tracks have dust covers on them, meaning it has an extra layer of material covering up the zippers. It's like up there. And here again, that helps keep water and dirt and dust from getting in there and caking up the zipper tracks. So that's very cool. Here again, something you see mostly in more expensive packs is on this very affordable pack. The zippers are not YKK brand, they are SBS branded. I'm not sure what that is. But the zippers are not as smooth as YKK, but they're still really smooth. So they're not junk, low quality zippers. They actually feel really good. You know, if I wasn't so familiar with YKK, I would say it's not much of a difference. That is a difference, but they are good quality. All the zippers have these pretty cool zipper pulls on them. Now, I don't like how SOG brands the crap out of all their stuff, but you do have these big, they're kind of like rubberized, hard plastic feeling zipper pulls with some really thick cordage tied around the zippers. So it's actually pretty cool. I like that option. I'm probably going to take those off just because I don't like the way they look and replace them with some paracord, but they do have them, so that's pretty cool. That doesn't feel cheap at all. It's really neat. You do have a water bottle holder down here on, if you're looking at it from the front, the left-hand side. Big enough to hold probably a 20-ounce water bottle, or even like a Coke can or something like that, like a soda can. You're not going to get a bigger water bottle in there, like a 32-ounce Nalgene or anything like that, but you do have that. That's pretty cool. You have two hydration bladder hose ports up here, or something like you can put your headphones through there. Very strong hook and loop actually, so that's surprising. That's nice. Two shoulder strap. It's not a sling pack, but like I said, they do offer a sling pack styled backpack. I'm trying to get this all in frame. Sorry if I go out of frame for a second. I like this kind of U shape that they did with these shoulder straps. It makes it very comfortable. It doesn't dig into the back of your neck. It's not uncomfortable at all. You have a sternum strap up here that's adjustable for, you know, if you have a preference, or for you ladies where you need an adjustable sternum strap. So that's pretty cool. The shoulder straps are padded. They're pretty good padding on there. The back padding is very soft. It's like a pillow. It is very, very, very soft, and that may sound okay at first, but when it's real soft like that, it's going to get flattened over time the more you wear this. And it's actually going to happen pretty fast, and then it's going to be basically no padding whatsoever. It's going to defeat the purpose. So just keep that in mind. Not very good padding. It is comfortable right now, but like I said, it's going to get flattened over time. You have kind of a pass-through right here for airflow. But like I said, since these aren't stiff and they're going to flatten over time, you're not going to get that airflow anymore. But no biggie. You have 2 retention straps, 1 on each side. These buckles are pretty good quality. I mean, they're pretty flimsy plastic. Well, I shouldn't say pretty flimsy. They're not as flimsy as some, but they're not as high quality as others. But they do work. I'm not exactly sure as to the strength of them just yet, but I am going to test them out. But they do work, and they're actually pretty good quality. The bottom here has 2 grommeted drainage holes in case you do get any moisture down in the pack. It'll drain right out. You have some more MOLLE webbing down here to lash equipment down here on the bottom. Another really cool design feature that I like they added with these is they added these elastic cord keepers. Something you don't see even on some multiple $100 backpacks. So that's very cool. So that allows you to, I have this uncinched right now, but once you get your strap adjusted, you can just sit here and keep folding these into these elastic straps, and it keeps the excess cord out of your way, which is a huge plus in my opinion. I love organization and I hate having those dangly straps in my way. I'm going to open it up and show you guys some of the pockets that it has. Oh, one more thing, the doubled over carrying handle, it actually feels pretty good. That's pretty comfortable. Alright, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you guys this front pocket right here. The dust covers, I will say, just one small con, the dust cover kind of gets in the way and the zippers tend to get kind of caught up on them sometimes, and it's a little bit harder to unzip than if it didn't have the dust cover, but not a huge issue. The cool thing that I will mention is that on the back side, at the inside of this pack, it has this kind of Hypalon material, which is basically like a thick rubber. The only thing I can try to equate it to is like an inner tube material, you know, like those things you throw in the pool. It's kind of that kind of material. It's like a hard rubber. So even though this isn't water resistant, it is going to keep water from seeping into the inside of your pack. I haven't tested that, but that's probably what it would help with. You know, water's not going to come through that material. So that's pretty cool. You do have 2 front slip pockets right here. Good for throwing magazines in there, just whatever you can think of. 2 slip pockets here on the inside, with 1 larger slip pocket on the inside of that, good for a multi-tool, and then 2 smaller slip pockets right there, good for pens. A bigger slip pocket down here with 2 keepers for your keys, or whatever you can think of. Kind of flimsy plastic that'll probably break if I really wanted it to. That's no biggie. A zippered pocket right here that runs down the entire length of the pocket, or that little the flap here. So that's really cool. That's really good for keeping valuables in there. Maybe your wallet, some jewelry if you're using this as a gym bag or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Another thing that, you know, like I said, it drives me crazy about SOG's branding. See, SOG even has to put their logo on the inside slip pockets. But so there's that pocket, which you can kind of see the zipper getting hung up. Anytime the zipper gets to that sharp angle right there, it kind of hangs up a little bit. Up here above that loop field, you have a smaller slip pocket. Just throw your random odds and ends in there, stuff you need to get to in a hurry. And then you have your big main pocket back here. Here again, the dust cover kind of gets in the way. It unzips more on this side because this side has the water bottle holder. Big main compartment, actually. A lot of space in there. The flap has 2 zippered mesh pockets, which I really like that design for keeping, because I like to carry a lot of small individual items, and this is perfect for storing those items. And with the mesh that it has, it gives you quick visual identification of the item that you need. It has 2 of those. Very cool. I love the mesh pockets like that. And then back here, you have what you could use it for as a slip pocket to store more items, to keep them organized and separated. But what it's designed for is to hold your hydration bladder. And then, like I said, you'd run the hose up through these ports and then down through these shoulder straps. Either side, it's ambidextrous. So you have that. And then probably one of my favorite pockets on this whole pack, which I think is a really good idea, and I'll probably be using the most. Or not the most, but what I'll definitely be using. is this pocket up here behind the shoulder straps. Also has a zipper pull, of course. And it is a small slip pocket lined with a trico or microfiber material, or micro suede as they call it. And what that's for is for storing your electronics or your sunglasses to keep them from getting scratched. So you can throw your iPod in there, your smartphone, or like I said, I'll probably just use them for my sunglasses, considering the fact that this is not water resistant, and if this gets dunked, or not dunked, but like splashed or heavily rained on, water's going to seep down in there and possibly harm your electronics. So I'm going to just use those for sunglasses. But that's a really cool pocket. Then you have this little doubled over dummy loop right here that you can attach, whatever you want to, or you can use that to hang up the backpack. Or maybe it's for a hydration bladder hose, keep it organized as it comes out of there and runs down through there. You can use it for whatever you want. Alright, so that's basically an overview of all the features of this pack. Like I said, I highly recommend this pack for the money. Like I said, if this is going to be your first backpack and you want to use it, like I said, for hunting, camping, I highly recommend it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this overview. Of course, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments box. Definitely go and check this out at your local Walmart. Or if you don't like this one, go and check out one of the other versions that they're selling. But like I said, I highly, highly recommend this pack. Even if you have more expensive packs, go and pick one of these up for 30 bucks, or even if you can find one cheaper, use it as a good get-home bag. Pack it with some survival items, throw it in your trunk of your car, or the bed of your truck, or whatever, and just forget about it. You're not going to be worried about, getting a $30 pack like this dirty or messed up. But like I said, I don't know how strong the stitching is yet, or how strong the buckles, or how strong the zippers are, to be able to tell you guys, a strength testimonial, but I will be testing this out in the weeks to come, and then give you guys like an update review of this pack. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely go and check out this incredible pack. One of the best budget backpacks I've come across yet. Alright guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay sharp, and God bless. Sherman 614, peace.